One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's McFadden. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At the 40, there he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
This guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
The Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring.
Let's go.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Touchdown! Pitt made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Dropping back, it's not. Caught over the middle, it's Patterson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught, it's Hilton. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation.
He caught it! David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one. And says,
why the fuck did he fall? This nigga's a clown.
You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. Safety,
he just made me mad. Like, what he fall for?
I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. And the offense will take that gift, set up right on the doorstep. 1st and goal with the 1. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. And a scrum on the goal line. No signal yet from the officials, but it doesn't appear that he got in.
And you tried the quarterback sneak to try to sneak it on the defense, but it was not effective. It went absolutely nowhere. Actually did. It went backwards. He was stuffed on that play.
Trying to run it in. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be 3rd down. Kentucky going quickly. Got a pawn and near the goal line.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. Go straight ahead. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
If you're going to go for it on 4th down, you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
He might want another play. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Here's the pressure. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense.
There he goes. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. This will be the 4th play of the drive, and only one of them has been productive so far. It's 3rd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
You actually got to punt this.
Pitt looking to move the chains on 4th down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout
I
of the
figured.
half.
I'm like, what is the man running?
And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The kick is on its way. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drop.
Snags it inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown! Touchdown, Wildcats! The extra point here would tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Oh, he's got some space.
I mean, that should have been a pick, right?
Junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Panthers are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kentucky! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. On the move at the 30. They get it out to the 36 and on the move.
That motherfucker hit a crazy-ass speed boost. God damn, cuz.
You're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll take it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the run, it's Scott. Breaks into the open. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, you see them there taking the shot, and I think the thought process is
I didn't even see that nigga. Look at him wide open.
This game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Nice pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
I would feed this guy this. I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a caught! Touchdown, Panthers!
That's actually, I don't know. That's kind of crazy, but it was cool.
Game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job.
I don't know how you get. Yeah, that was cool.
Picking up their blocks, about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Kansas State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Let's take a minute here to look at the big picture for Kentucky. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
To the air. It's not. Throws for the tight end. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Oh, he's got a chance. The Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking for a crease to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man in the middle. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Well, Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
That's a user alert, bro. What? That's a user alert if I ever saw one.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lost, the defense is wide open. Lots of room to run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Might be changing the route. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Gets it out fast. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Panthers want to move quickly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rifles it down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Wildcats. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Time to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad.
I don't know why. That should have been a pick. I don't know why he's moving like that.
I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's got it on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot with the end zone, and it's picked off. Looking for more room.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
Looking for a man. It's not. Got it in the middle. It's Hilton.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Turning it on! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Wildcats in the hurry up. To the air on first down. Working that left side now. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Looking to take a shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the right. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted for the 11th time. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the third quarter. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll take another shot here.
Oh, you dropped it! You dirty whore!
And drops hurt as it is. But when you drop it and you know you just missed out on a touchdown, those really sting. And those concentration drops, man, it makes the quarterback hesitate whether he wants to throw the football again. That is a big missed opportunity.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats
Dio. Oh my God, he didn't get this. Nigga drunk.
Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hurry up before he move his team.
They'll try to convert on 4th and...
No! I thought it stopped.
He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the 1st down. You got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up. The defense forces the fumble, recovers it, takes all the wind and all the momentum back to their side.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up
I felt like he was going to drop it. I just couldn't believe that he did drop it.
Left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Here comes the heat. And as he throws,
ain't no fucking way.
And they reacted well to keep them from getting the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero. But, oh, boy, it's kind of the opposite.
Quick completion on the out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw it. Throwing right. It's complete. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And it's incomplete.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking down the left side. Ball's in the deep ball.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature.
Yeah, that nigga missed the block.
Play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. There he goes. That's a high ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
I just got I just got it right back in the same spot that I lost it.
To get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser.
Damn, my boy, you're not going to block? What the fuck?
23-yard line, it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's not. Here's a heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Kentucky right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. On the option. He'll toss it. Got room to work. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. wants to go up top on first down. The screen, and watch out. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
I'm on that motherfucker. They didn't let me jump, though, but it's okay.
Seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
That's very true. That is very, very true.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. They make
Damn, bro, they let me switch stick to him, bro. What's up with this? I thought you was throwing your little what's his name, bro. I was ready.
Quick look at the national rankings to see how this
I was so ready. Damn, I'm not for 18. My percentage look awful.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Fires to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It'll be third and long. They'll go to the air. Deep throw off his back foot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming up.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Makes the grab down the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And that's why a lot of kids want to play for this coach, because they know that when they get into games, even if it's late, coach is going to let them go play ball, go have fun, take shots and try to come up with big plays. This offense right now, man, they're just having fun.
He stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today. And while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
That's all right.
Stealing a score on special teams. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. He stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to get the 2 and cut this to a 2-possession game. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Great place to start for this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
And they won't make the connection.
Yo, what the fuck? Come on, bro.
Sure that choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Runs through a tackle.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Adams.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And he cruises his way to the house.
How fast is that little motherfucker?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the
That is.
anticipation, the timing.
Oh, that's fast in this game. That motherfucker, nigga caught it, broke tackles, and scored. That's all right.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Breaks headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the stomping has commenced. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. To work up top. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.